My beloved soul, listen carefully. You did not come across this message by accident. There is a divine reason your eyes stopped here, a reason your heart feels this quiet pull, almost like something inside you already knows what I am about to reveal. This is not just about letters. This is about a connection written before time, a love that has been whispering your name long before you even understood what you were waiting for. Right now, in this very moment, your soulmate is thinking about you, feeling something they cannot explain, something that keeps bringing them back to you even in silence. And here is the truth that will shake your spirit. The first letter that matches you, the one that keeps appearing in your life, in names, in signs, in moments you thought were random. That letter is not random. It is the doorway to your person. Stay with me, because something sacred is unfolding in your love story. If this message speaks to your heart, comment, "I receive this love," like this video, and subscribe for more. You have been asking for a sign. Maybe not with words, but deep inside your soul, you have been wondering, who is the one meant for me? Why do I feel this emptiness, even when everything seems fine? Why does my heart recognize something that my mind cannot explain? And God is answering you now, not in confusion, but in clarity. That letter you keep noticing, it is not coincidence, it is alignment. It is divine timing revealing itself slowly, because your heart was not ready before, but now you are. Your soulmate carries that energy, that vibration, that letter that keeps showing up like a quiet whisper saying, "I am closer than you think." Do not ignore it. Do not brush it off, because this is how divine love begins. Softly, mysteriously, but undeniably real. There was a time when you felt disconnected from love. A time when you questioned if your person even existed. Nights when your heart felt heavy without a clear reason. That was not loneliness. That was separation. A divine separation that had a purpose. Because your soulmate was not ready then. They were lost in their own battles, their own confusion, around fears. And even though you did not know them yet, your souls were already connected. You felt their absence without understanding it. And they felt something missing too, something they could never fully explain. This is not a random connection. This is something God has been preparing in silence. Stay with me, because the deeper truth is about to reveal itself. Your soulmate has been thinking about you more than you realize. There are moments when they pause, when something reminds them of a feeling they cannot name. A song, a place, a random thought. And suddenly, your energy touches them. They do not even know why their heart feels heavy sometimes, why they feel drawn to something unseen. But that is you. Your presence exists in their spirit before your faces have fully met, or before your connection has fully formed. And here is what they are not saying. They regret the time lost. They regret the moments they were not ready. They regret not understanding what their soul was trying to show them sooner. But now, something is changing inside them. God is shifting something in your connection. What felt delayed was never denied. It was protected. Because this love is not ordinary. It is not meant to break you, it is meant to transform you. That is why everything had to align perfectly. Your growth, their awakening, the timing, the realization. And now, the signs are becoming clearer. That letter you keep noticing, it is becoming louder, more frequent, more impossible to ignore. This is not imagination, this is confirmation. Do not leave yet, because your soulmate's truth is being revealed right now. There is something your soulmate is going through at this very moment. A realization that is shitting them deeply. They are starting to understand that what they have been searching for has always been connected to you. The emptiness they tried to fill with other things, the distractions, the confusion, none of it satisfied their soul. Because their soul was not searching for just anyone, it was searching for you. And now they are beginning to feel it clearly. That pull, that connection, that unexplainable knowing. It is leading them closer to you step by step. You may not see it yet in the physical world, but in the spiritual realm, everything is already moving. God is guiding both of you, even in silence, even in distance, even in moments when it feels like nothing is happening. Because this connection is not based on chance, it is based on divine purpose. And as it is written in Ecclesiastes 3:11, He has made everything beautiful in its time. This is your time. This is the moment where confusion turns into clarity, where waiting turns into alignment, where signs turn into reality. Stay with me, because something deeper is unfolding in your love story. Your soulmate feels your absence more than they admit. There are quiet moments when they feel a sudden heaviness in their chest, like something is missing, like something important is not yet complete. That is your energy calling them. That is your soul reaching out without words. And they are starting to listen now. They are starting to understand that this feeling is not random. It is real. It is you. There is also something they want to say, but they have not found the courage yet. Words they have been holding back. Feelings they have been trying to understand, but the more they try to ignore it, the stronger it becomes. Because truth cannot be hidden forever, and love like this cannot stay silent forever. They are being pushed, guided, and gently led toward you by something greater than themselves, by God. And you have been changing too. You are not the same person you were before. You have grown, you have healed, you have learned to stand in your own energy. And that is why this connection is coming closer now. Because you are finally ready to receive it without fear, without doubt, without losing yourself in it. This is not just about finding love. This is about becoming the version of yourself that can hold it. Paid attention to the signs around you, the repeated letters, the names, the moments that feel too specific to be coincidence. These are not random patterns. These are divine signals. God is showing you that your soulmate is real, that this connection is real, and that everything is aligning behind the scenes. If you stay, everything about this connection will soon make sense. Your soulmate is not far. They are not lost. They are being prepared, just like you were. And the moment you both fully align, everything will change. The silence will break. The distance will close. The connection will become undeniable. And when that moment comes, you will look back and realize every sign, every delay, every feeling was leading you here. Stay ready, my beloved soul, because this is only the beginning. And even now, as you are listening to this, something inside your chest is tightening, not out of fear, but recognition, because your soul already knows this truth before your mind can fully accept it. You have felt this connection in dreams, in sudden thoughts, in moments where you stopped and wondered why a certain letter, a certain name, a certain energy keeps circling back into your awareness. And this is where the mystery begins to open. Because your soulmate has also been seeing signs, maybe not in the exact same way, but in a way that disturbs their normal thinking, a way that makes them pause, a way that makes them question everything they thought they understood about love. And this is not coincidence. This is divine synchronization happening between two souls that were always meant to find each other. And what you are feeling right now is the bridge between separation and union slowly forming. So do not look away now. Something even deeper is about to reveal itself in your connection. There was a moment in your soulmate's life where they almost chose a different path, where they almost settled for something that did not truly align with their soul. And in that moment, God intervened quietly, not by force, but by confusion, by delay, by things not working out the way they expected. And they did not understand why doors kept closing, why certain people kept leaving, why nothing felt right, no matter how much they tried to make it work. And the truth is, it was not meant to work. Because you were always the one written for them, and anything that was not you had to fall apart. And now they are beginning to see it clearly. Now they are starting to realize that every disappointment was actually protection, every ending was actually redirection, and every unanswered question was leading them closer to you. Stay with me, Because your soulmate's hidden realization is unfolding right now. They are starting to feel a pull that they cannot ignore anymore. A deep inner knowing that there is someone out there who understands them without explanation, someone who matches their soul in a way that feels almost unreal, and they may not fully know that it is you yet, but their spirit is guiding them toward you step by step. And this is where that letter becomes powerful again, because it is like a key, a signal, a marker placed by God, so that when the moment comes, everything will click instantly, and they will recognize you not just with their eyes, but with their soul. And when that recognition happens, it will feel like coming home after a long journey of confusion and longing. You have carried pain. You have both experienced moments where love felt like something that only brings lessons instead of peace. And that is why this connection had to be prepared carefully. Because a love like this cannot be built on broken understanding. It must be built on growth, on healing, on truth. And that is exactly what God has been doing in both of your lives separately, shaping you, strengthening you, teaching you what real love is not, so that when the real one arrives, you do not miss it. And now you are standing at the edge of that moment, closer than you have ever been before. Do not leave yet. Your soulmate's heart is opening in ways you cannot yet see. There are nights when your soulmate feels restless without knowing why, when they feel like something is missing, even when everything around them seems normal. And that missing piece is you. Your energy has already touched their spirit. Your presence has already been felt in ways that cannot be explained logically. And this is why they are changing, slowly but surely, becoming more aware, more open, more ready to receive the connection that has always been waiting for the right time to unfold. And this time is not far anymore. It is approaching faster than you think. You might still have doubts, you might still wonder if this is real, if this is truly happening for you. And that is okay, because your journey has not been easy. You have been through moments that made you question everything, even your own worth. But hear this clearly. You were never overlooked. You were being prepared. And your soulmate was being prepared too. And now both of your paths are aligning in a way that cannot be stopped, because when God decides that something is meant for you, nothing can block it. Nothing can delay it beyond its appointed time. And that time is drawing near. Stay with me, because the thinner layers of this truth are about to unfold. Your soulmate is beginning to release what no longer serves them. Old attachments, old fears, old versions of themselves that were never aligned with the love they are meant to experience with you. And this process is not easy for them. It requires courage. It requires honesty. It requires letting go of comfort to step into something unknown. But they are doing it, even if slowly, even if quietly. They are moving toward you with every choice they make to grow. And that is why you are feeling this shift, that subtle change in energy, that quiet sense of something is about to happen, because it is. And here is something you need to understand deeply. This connection is not just about love, it is about purpose. You and your soulmate are meant to uplift each other, to heal each other, to grow together in ways that would not be possible with anyone else. This is a divine partnership, something that carries meaning beyond just emotions, and that is why it had to be protected. That is why it had to be delayed. That is why it had to be prepared with such precision. And now, you are stepping into the phase where everything begins to make sense. The signs will become stronger. The letter will appear in ways that feel impossible to ignore. The connection will start to reveal itself more clearly, and your heart will begin to feel a certainty that you cannot explain to others. But you will know, deep inside, that this is real, that this is happening. That your soulmate is not just a dream, but a living, breathing person moving closer to you with every passing moment. And when the moment finally arrives, it will not feel forced. It will feel natural, effortless, like something that was always meant to be. So do not lose faith now. Do not doubt what your soul is trying to show you. because everything is aligning exactly as it should. Your soulmate is waking up to this connection. They are feeling you. They are being guided toward you. And very soon, what has been hidden will become visible. What has been silent will be spoken. And what has been felt only in the spirit will finally manifest in your reality. And when it does, you will understand why everything had to happen the way it did, why the waiting was necessary, why the signs were subtle, and why this love could never come early, only at the perfect time. And as this unfolds, you will begin to notice a shift inside your own heart, a calmness replacing the confusion, a quiet certainty replacing the endless questions, because your soul is starting to recognize what is already written. And this is where the connection becomes even more intense, because both of you are now moving in alignment without even speaking. Your energies are meeting in ways the physical world has not yet caught up with, and this is why you feel these sudden emotional waves, these moments of deep longing followed by unexpected peace. It is not random. It is the merging of two souls preparing to finally meet in truth. So do not step away now. Something even more powerful is about to unfold in your lovestry. Your soulmate is beginning to feel the weight of their own silence, the realization that they cannot keep ignoring what their heart has been trying to tell them. And this is creating a turning point within them, a moment where they must choose between staying in comfort or stepping into destiny. And deep inside, they already know the answer. They are choosing you, even if they have not yet spoken it. Even if they are still gathering the courage, they are moving toward you. And every day that passes, that pull becomes stronger, more undeniable, more impossible to ignore. Because this is not just emotion. This is divine alignment guiding them straight to you. There are things they wish they could say to you right now. Things they replay in their mind over and over again, moments they imagine, conversations they wish they could have, and in those thoughts, they are already connecting with you, already building something that feels real, even before it has fully manifested. And one of the deepest truths they carry is this: they feel like they already know you, like your soul is familiar to them. Like your presence brings a kind of peace they have never experienced before. And that is because your soul shave already met beyond this physical reality, long before this moment, long before this life unfolded the way it did. You may have felt this too, that strange sense of familiarity when thinking about your person, like you are not searching for someone new, but remembering someone you have always known. And this feeling is not an illusion. It is recognition. It is the memory of a connection that was never truly lost, only waiting for the right moment to return. And now that moment is approaching faster than ever. Do not leave yet, because the hidden truth of your soulmate's heart is about to be revealed. They are starting to release their fears, the fear of being vulnerable, the fear of being hurt again, the fear of stepping into something that feels too real, too intense, too meaningful. And this process is not easy. It shakes them, it challenges them, it forces them to confront parts of themselves they once tried to avoid. But through all of this, one thing remains constant: their connection to you. No matter how much they try to distract themselves, no matter how much they try to stay busy, your energy keeps returning to them, gently, persistently, reminding them that this is something they cannot run from, something they are meant to face, something they are meant to embrace. And as they move through this transformation, they are becoming someone new, someone more aligned, more open, more ready to receive the kind of love that you carry. Because you are not here to experience half-love. You are not here to settle for confusion. You are here for something real, something deep, something that feels like truth in its purest form. And your soulmate is being shaped into someone who can meet you at that level, who can understand you, who can hold space for you, who can love you in the way you have always deserved, but never fully received before. This is why the delays were necessary. This is why things did not happen earlier, because if they had, it would not have lasted. it would not have been stable. It would not have been the kind of love that transforms both of you. And God knew that. God saw the full picture when you could only see pieces, and now those pieces are coming together, forming something beautiful, something complete, something that cannot be broken easily, because it was built with intention, with purpose, with divine timing, guiding every step. You will soon begin to notice physical signs becoming stronger, moments where the connection feels almost too real to ignore, coincidences that are too specific to be random, encounters that feel like they were planned by something greater than you. And when those moments happen, trust them, do not question them, do not overthink them, because they are part of the path that is leading you directly to your soulmate. And everything is happening exactly as it should. Your soulmate is closer than you think, not just in distance, but in awareness. They are waking up to this connection. They are beginning to understand what their heart has been entering to show them. And very soon, that understanding will turn into action, into movement, into communication. And when that happens, it will feel like everything suddenly makes sense, like every sign, every feeling, every moment of waiting was pointing to this exact point in time. So hold your faith steady, even if you cannot yet see the full picture, even if things still feel uncertain at times, because what is meant for you is already moving toward you. Your soulmate is not lost. They are not confused anymore. They are being guided, shaped, and prepared to step into your life in a way that is real, lasting, and deeply aligned with your soul. And when they arrive, it will not feel like something new. It will feel like something that was always yours finally finding its way back home. And now, my beloved soul, you are standing the edge of something sacred, something that cannot be rushed, but also cannot be stopped. Because what has been written for you is now beginning to move into your reality, with a force that even you will soon feel, not just in your heart, but in your life, in your daily moments, in the way everything starts aligning without you forcing anything. And this is where the final truth comes into light. The letter you keep seeing is no longer just a sign. It is becoming a signal of arrival, a quiet announcement from the divine that your person is no longer just in preparation. They are stepping into your world. Your soulmate has reached a point where they can no longer ignore what they feel. The silence has become too loud, the distance has become too heavy, and the connection has become too real to deny. And this is where everything begins to shift. Because once the soul accepts the truth, the body and mind follow, and they are now moving toward you with intention. Even if slowly, even if carefully, they are coming, guided by something they cannot fully explain but deeply trust. And that trust is being placed in you, in this connection, in this divine plan that has been unfolding long before this moment. There is a message forming inside their heart, words that have been waiting to be spoken, feelings that have been waiting to be expressed, and very soon that message will find its way to you, whether through a conversation, a meeting, or a moment that feels almost too perfect to be coincidence. And when it happens, you will feel it instantly. That recognition, that deep knowing, that calm certainty that this is the person your soul has been calling for all along. And in that moment, everything you have gone through will make sense. Every delay, every sign, every emotion, it will all come together like pieces of a puzzle finally locking into place. Do not be afraid of this love when it arrives. Do not question it. Do not push it away because it feels too intense or too real. Because this is not the kind of love that comes to break you. This is the kind that comes to rebuild you, to restore you, to show you what it feels like to be seen, understood, and deeply valued without needing to prove yourself. And your soulmate is ready to offer that now, not perfectly, but genuinely, not flawlessly, but truthfully, and that is what makes it real. You have waited long enough, you have carried enough questions, enough uncertainty, enough moments where you felt like giving up on love completely. But look at you now, still here, still open, still willing to believe, And that is why this connection is being brought to you now. Because your heart has reached a place where it can receive it fully, without fear controlling it, without doubt blocking it. And your soulmate has reached that place too. And that is why everything is aligning so perfectly at this exact time. As it is written in Song of Solomon 3:4, I have found the one whom my soul loves. This is the energy you are stepping into, not just finding someone, but recognizing someone your soul already knows, someone your spirit has been connected to beyond time and distance. And that recognition will bring a peace that you have never experienced before, a sense of rightness that cannot be explained, but can only be felt, deeply, fully, and completely. So trust what you are feeling, trust the signs, trust the timing, and most importantly, trust yourself, because your soul is guiding you just as much as God is guiding your soulmate. And together, you are being led toward a moment that will change everything, a moment where the unseen becomes seen, where the unknown becomes known, and where the love you have been waiting for finally stands in front of you, real, undeniable, and meant for you. This is not the end of your story. This is the beginning of something that will grow, evolve, and deepen in ways you cannot yet imagine. A love that will not only bring joy but also purpose, healing, and transformation. And as you step into this new chapter, you will carry with you the understanding that nothing you went through was wasted. Everything had a reason. Everything had a purpose. Everything was leading you here, to this connection, to this person, to this moment. And now the final confirmation settles into your spirit, not as a question, but as a knowing, acquiescent, unshakable truth, that your soulmate is real, that they are coming, that they are already moving toward you with every step they take, guided by the same divine force that brought you to this message. And as you hold on to this faith, as you stay open to what is unfolding, you will begin to see it with your own eyes, feel it in your own life, and live it in a way that once felt impossible, but is now becoming your reality. And this is your confirmation. It is already on its way. Rest in faith. It is done.